All right, what's up, cadets? Master Sergeant Williams here. Cadet Master Sergeant Williams.
Good morning or good afternoon, cadets, depending on what time of day you're watching this. All right, hope you guys are having an amazing day right now. It's your Cadet Sergeant Major.
Basically refreshing your guys' minds, and for the LE1s that are coming into the program, to show you guys a new face, to join ROTC. Basically what you see right now, this is your PT gear. Mondays and Fridays we PT. Nothing but white socks. You can't wear anything but white socks. And right now I'm gonna show you guys how to form for PT. Right here I'm gonna be in front of the platoon. We're gonna be at ease. I'm gonna call the platoon to attention, and this is how we're gonna form for PT. Platoon, attend, right, face, march, squash the bug, face. And now right now you should be centered on in your platoon. So if you're gonna become platoon sergeant, LE2s, 3s, or 4s, you're gonna wanna be centered in front of that middle person in the platoon, all right? Center yourself, and then now you're gonna have count off. This is the first command, from front to rear, count off, and it's gonna be 4 squads. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. So the first squad you're gonna go 1, snap back, 2, snap back, 3, snap back, 4, snap back. From there, I'm gonna go take interval to the left, march, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, face, and then now you're gonna have everybody in the platoon is gonna have their arms up. All right, so from here, you guys are gonna have your arms up, and I'm gonna say arms down. You guys are gonna put your arms down immediately. There's not gonna be any of this. When you guys do this, that means you have to put your arms back up. So it's gonna go arms down, back to POA. And now, in every squad, you should have a person behind you. And now I'm gonna say even numbers to the right, move. So first person, you don't move. Second person, you move. Third person, you don't. Fourth person, you do. And so on and so on. All right, so even numbers to the right, move. Act like I'm an even number. Even numbers to the right, move. You're gonna bark. All right, I'm gonna show you again. Even numbers to the right, move. All right, now we're formed for PT. And from here, I'm gonna show you guys how I introduce myself and what I'm gonna tell you guys what we're gonna do. So when I introduce myself, I'm gonna go, all right, so give the greeting of the day. For the platoon sergeants 2, 3s, and 4s, what you're gonna wanna do is basically, it's gonna be afternoon, evening, or morning, depending on your platoon. All right, so me, first platoon I have. So this is how I'm gonna greet the platoon as a platoon sergeant. So it's gonna go, good morning, first platoon. I'm Cadet Master Sergeant Williams. I'll be leading today's exercise. Every exercise is a 4-count cadence. I count the cadence, you count the repetition. And then from there, I'll say what exercise we're gonna do. And I'll say, your first exercise day will be side shoulder hops. You're in your starting position. All right, and if there's a position that you're not starting in, if you're starting in, okay, side shoulder hops or jumping jacks. So from there, you're already like this, and you're gonna go like this, all right? And then if it's like squats or something like that, you're gonna put your legs shoulder width apart. It's gonna look like this. So it's gonna go, your next exercise day is squats. You're gonna do 15 of them. Starting positions, move. You're gonna open your legs shoulder width apart, all right? And that's when you're gonna move. And every time I say move, you bark, all right?
We're here to learn one thing, and that's drill, all right? Today we're gonna be covering the basics. We're gonna be covering position of attention, left, right, and about face. You guys got that? All right. Pretty simple stuff for all you LE2s and 4s. LE1s, listen up. This is going to be your one-stop guide to learning everything basic that you need to know about drill. All right. Just got to get into my uniform. All right, cadets, I'm back. As you can see, I've shaven this disgusting face right now. All right, we're just going to hop right into it. Got my boots and utes on. All right, we're just going to hop right into it. And first up is the position of attention, all right? All right, so right here we have the classic position of attention. All right, very classic, but there are a few minor details some of you guys always miss. All right, so for example, right here we have the thumb along the trouser seam. You see that the arm is fully extended, all the fingers are joined and connected. We see down here we have the feet at 45 degrees, heels are touching, right? And we have your back straight, you're looking up, your eyes are looking forward. There is no movement of any sorts, because it's obviously the position of attention. Everything starts and ends here. All right. Here we have a couple of tips for the position of attention. Is to always roll your shoulders back and pump out your chest. It makes your back look straighter, makes you stand tall, it makes you stand proud. All right.
With these faces, with these movements, there's called a preparatory command and the command of execution. All right. So the preparatory command is in your head. You're preparing yourself to do the movement. The command of execution is when you execute the command. So it's gonna look like this. When somebody says right face, you're gonna be like, okay, in my head, they say right, so that's preparing me that I'm going to the right. When they say face, that's when you execute.
All right. So up next, we have the left face, which is similar to the right face because you start off at the position of attention just like you would do in any facing movement, whether that be right, left, or about face. All right. But the only difference between this and right face is that in right face you pivot to the right, but in left face you'll obviously, as the name states, you're going to be pivoting towards the left. Alright, so whoever your platoon sergeant is, whoever is in charge of your unit or in charge of you during any moment in time, when they call out the command left face, left is the preparatory command and face is a command of execution. On face you will execute the movement. Alright, there is no reacting early to a command. Alright, there's no anticipating a command. Alright, you will act on spot, and whenever he or she is done saying the command of execution. Alright, so it'll look something like this: left face. Alright, so notice how he started facing forward, but now he's facing to the left. Feet are still 45 degrees and hands are still on the trouser seams. He's still looking straight, and he still has not broken the position of attention. Alright, so here we're going to look at a more in-depth view of the right face. Alright, we're going to be looking at the mechanics of the movement to see how you can execute this movement correctly. So to execute this movement, you will want to start off by lifting up your left heel. Alright, you're going to be standing on your left toes. Alright, then follow that by lifting up your right toes. You're going to be balancing on your left toes and right heel. Alright, from there, all you have to do is push off with your left towards the direction which is right. You plant your right foot. Alright, so you're going to end up with your left leg behind your right leg, and from there, to complete the movement, you're simply just going to bring your left foot, plant it at those 45 degrees, revert yourself back to the position of attention, and that right there is the right foot.